Don't ask me what time it is. I don't know. I don't care. I only care about my father's time and my father. My father is God, and I'm the unknown prophet of God, if you like it or not. But you know the story, right? I always say this because for me it sounds very good. So, and it fit. And I do everything in this kind of stories I tell you so that you will understand it fit, you know? So I never will go to a side way. I always will tell the things what in my eyes fit. So here we go with the story of my life and where the new life did start. And that's the day, well, I told you folks, I want to go down in the morning, and it was 8 years ago. So 8 years is, well, to be with God is a short time because, yeah, I did miss a lot, you understand? 8 years, so it's not that long. Um, but I'm sure it will be forever now, you understand? So 8 years is nothing. It will be forever. But if I was touched by the beginning of my days of living, folks, then I will become like this, you know, on a very young age. So, but this did not happen, so yeah, it did come much later. And the very difficult thing is, you need to understand this. Eh? So I am touched by God or by Jesus, you know. But when I thought that I was touched by Jesus, then God did show Himself, and He told me that He is God. And this is when I thought that I was touched by Jesus, you know. So yeah, I did feel well, I was suspicious, you know. I did not know. So if I was touched by the devil that day, you know, then I was with the devil right now. You understand? If he did give me these feelings and this bright mind, then I'm with the devil right now. But I'm not with the devil because I am against the things the devil do love. You understand? I am against all those things the devil do like. So that's why I know for sure the devil did not touch me, but it was God or Jesus Christ. And for me, it doesn't matter, folks, if God is Jesus Christ or Jesus Christ is God or Jesus Christ is only there and there is no God or whatever. I go with the force what did touch me. And I will go for it forever. It doesn't matter if you kill me today or tomorrow, you know. I go with that force and I stay with that force. I call it a force because I did feel and not see. I did feel things I cannot I cannot describe it. I cannot tell you the wonderful feelings I did get. You know? It was like dying and starting to live. You know? It was pain, but it was also very sweet. It was hard, but it was also not that hard. It was also nice and not that nice. And this is precisely who God is, you know? He is hard and not that hard. He is nice and not that nice, you know? So it's mixed up with these two feelings. When God did come to me for the first time, I did get this feeling. Like hot and cold cannot go together, but cold will win always from hot. You understand? Because hot cannot against coldness. The cold is more strong than hot. So, and this feeling I did get, you know? And for me, it doesn't matter, folks, if I walk with God or with Jesus Christ. It doesn't matter for me. But I think I walk with God himself. Because that's what God did show me. And he told me that he is God, my Father. He did come to me that way. I am God, your Father. And I was like flabbergasted, you know. And then he told me, and you are my son. And I thought, yeah, it's not possible. Jesus is your son. You know? So, but then I did come with problems. You know, I walk with God and I do precisely what God did tell me, and I still do it, and it will never change. Not a day in my life will change in the way I live now, and the way of eating and drinking and all that kind of things. And in the words I say, it will not change a bit. And the feelings and how I talk and what I do, what I say, what I feel, it will never change. And no one can change it. You know? This is my standpoint. And there can be many nice gods, you know, but I really go for the one who did touch me. There is no one else better than that one who did touch me. And for me, it doesn't matter who this one is. It did touch me. It did give me very nice and good things, a good thinking, a very healthy mind, and I can speak very well. I can think very well, see, hear. And I can feel the people. And I can talk with everybody. And I don't have to be scared or, how you call this? Shy. and all that kind of things, you know. So if you see me on a date, I will be me. I will not be like going in a corner, all that kind of things. In my normal life, I was a corner guy, you know. Do not dare to dance in a disco or on music and all that kind of things, you know. Did not dare to go to girls to talk and all that kind of things, you know. Yeah, I was like that. But when God did come to me, I don't need it anymore because I never will go on a date because no one can get me. And even if I am the most prettiest one of this world, no one ever will get me. No one. Not one soul here on earth can get me. I mean it, folks. I mean it. So if you think I'm a very pretty boy, but with a very healthy mind, and I am usable in your eyes, you better forget it. Forget this boy. Don't even try. Because I will let you cry. Because I know already who you are. You understand? So I can take all the dirtiness out of you and it will start to make you cry. You understand? So never ever try a thing or say nice things to me because I belong to God. And only God will say the nice things to me. You understand? So for me, you need to see me like the package of God who will tell you the problem what's going on in this world. But don't even try one thing with me. Never in your life think like this or try it. I need to disappoint you very badly. And I really will kick the hell out of you because I know how. I'm the one who do have the feelings and how I can take it out of you. I am the only person in this world who can do this easy because I know you people. I know you all like God does. You understand? So you cannot fool around with me and really nothing, folks. The only thing I do here is tell you the truth about the things I saw and the things I did get and the things I did learn and the way I did walk and feel and see, hear, eat, drink, taste, take and give, speak and don't speak, and all that kind of things. That's why I'm here. And so never try one thing, not one of you. How pretty or how ugly or whatever you are, never ever try. Never ever try this thing. You know, and to protect myself, of course I know girls. You know, I know lots of girls, but they can try nothing with me because I directly will tell them, and I did tell them, I'm changed. I'm a child of God. And if that is not enough, then I will say, you can try nothing with me because I'm a child of God. Maybe you understood better. You understand better if I say it that way. But if I say it the normal way, like, yeah, I'm a child of God, you know, I see that you your eyes go everywhere and you are going on your hair, or I know every move of every woman and I know everything what got something to do with that someone like me. You understand? Because these are the things people do. They do things with their eyes, they start to sweat, they start to blush or become red or um, stare at you, don't know what to say, stutter and all that kind of things, become very nervous, playing with your hair or biting on your lips, or I know every freaking movement of any girl and woman in this world. So I directly see when I talk with someone if someone like me or not. You can like me on a normal way, but you cannot have me. You cannot take me. And I see this directly. So when I see this directly, I directly start to defend myself. So I directly will say, to defend myself, I'm a child of God. Better try nothing. I need to disappoint you. And I will take the whole truth out of you on the moment you try. This is also what I will say, because I know people very well, folks. And this with these things, with your hair playing and all that kind of things, it's also with boys and men the same thing. I also know the same things from what men do. You are all nervous people, and I do understand the tricks and how your body start to talk to me. You understand? And this is how easy you can go on a date and will understand, oh, this girl, she liked me because she play with her hair and she looked me always in the eyes and do not look down and all that kind of things. Or she looked down, but, well, there's always something to try. You always will find something by a girl or woman or by a man. It's the same thing. And yeah, I see this directly. I know when someone like me and will go to bed with me, have sex and all that kind of thing. Is it important to have sex on a date? Not directly, but you go on a date to have sex. Yeah, folks, this is what it is. It all will turn into sex. Why sex on that place? Yeah, because it's a nice feeling. It's a feeling, and it's the feeling you want. That's why you will have sex. You understand? She is nice and beautiful and sexy, and your dick is gonna talk to you. Oh yeah! Come on, man! Fuck that girl. You understand? And maybe this you can see like a joke. You can see this by Eddie Murphy. He also talked to his dick or his dick to him. But it's well the truth. It's definitely the truth. That is what you people are. First you start to talk with your dick and your dick start to talk back. And then your mind start to talk. Dus zie de movement of any girl or any woman, and you will understand what I mean. It's very easy to understand what I mean. If you listen to me, it's very easy. Very easy to understand what does someone want of you. She also can tell you, yeah, I see you more like a brother, you know? But brothers also fuck sisters. Huh? That's the world we live in, folks. And I'm very hard, but also very honest. So, well, in this world, folks, money is on the first place. But if there is no money, then there is no sex. You understand? If there is no money, then there is no sex. So, what of these two is standing on the first place? Is it the money or the sex? I think they go together. I think they go together. But these are also the two head cases. Money and sex. And for my feeling, folks, in the way I look at you, without money, there will be no sex. But okay, about God. You know, for me it doesn't matter who did touch me. If it was Jesus, and if he do exist, and it was not Jesus who did touch me, then I will say to Jesus right now, I'm sorry, Jesus, but I go with the one who did touch me. It was not you, it was God, so then I will go for God. But still I will like Jesus, of course. I always did like the man, and the way he did walk was not such a nice way for him, but it was a nice way to understand for people, that you also can walk nice. Huh? Honest, right? Was the most honest and nicest man ever. Lovely, nice, well spoken. Good figure, nice face. Just a nice person. You want to be with. Understand? He also did have many women. Many women around him want him. But he say the same thing I'm telling you right now. No chance. No way. It's not, never gonna happen. And that's really the one who did touch me. Not that the one who did touch me will say, I forbid that you will have another girl in your life because now you are with me. No, God did not say it. I did say it. Understand? I saw that I was wrong, that I did go to bed with 18 or 19 girls in my life. I'm very sorry for these 19 girls I did have sex with, and I'm sorry. It was not the way of my walking. I better did not do this. It was a mistake, and I pay for that mistake. And that can be on many ways, folks. You can get a disease in that kind of mistake, and there are plenty of diseases, huh? In the sexual mistakes you make. But you also can get hard feelings. And I do have hard feelings and never will make that mistake again. So I did promise my Father God, for me, no human flesh on my life. Am I without sex, folks? No, folks, when I feel that I almost explode, I will help myself. Not a problem. My only flesh will help me, but not another flesh will ever help me again for the things I need. You understand? I help myself. And it's the same thing with food. God never told me, yeah, my son, now you walk with me, you cannot eat fish anymore, or flesh, or chicken, or other foods. No, it was me. I started to cry when I did walk 3 months with God. I was busy eating. I was eating chicken. And then I started to cry. And the chicken fell out of my mouth, did come out of my mouth. It fell out, you know. And I did feel mistakable. I did make a mistake. And I told my Father God on that moment, I did feel the mistake. With tears in my eyes, I started to cry. And I told my Father God on that moment, Father God, I eat for pleasure what I kill. So I kill for pleasure to eat what I like. Never gonna happen again. But God never told me. God never told me a thing. My son, you walk with me now, you cannot do this, you cannot do that. No, he leave me alone in this, you know. He let me make my decisions in the way I think. And I think to be without flesh, fish, and all the kind of things, eggs, but you will understand why I do this, because the flesh in the world will give you diseases. And that's also with the eggs in the world, will give you many diseases. You understand? And yeah, many flesh is poison. And however, folks, how nice you think it is to eat your flesh and your, you know, your fish and your eggs. And once you are poisoned, you will understand me very better, much better. Because you people first need to feel before you will understand what the feeling of it is. And that's what I see in you people all the time. You need to learn from your mistakes. And to walk with me, folks, you better do not make one mistake. You want to become my friend? You must be the most honest person in this world. I will not accept any better. I will not accept any better than me. Such a person do not exist. So go with the flow, but go with me. Understand? This is how I go with God. This is how you will go with me. I am the only person here in this world who dare to tell you this thing. Because I really know what to do, what to say, and all that kind of things. Hidden things, lies, stealing, all that kind of, I know really everything. Any movement you make, I can make a story out of it. And the story will come out of you. Because there is where the story did start. And I will take the story out of you. And it will start to make you cry. Because you never saw a person like me who will tell you completely the truth. Even if you lie right in my face. Like many of you do. And I think, folks, to be honest, it's not necessary. You always can be honest. You only need the good guidance, You need God to understand what I say now. It's a very difficult story to explain about God, Jesus, and the devil. Who is the one who did touch me? I don't care. The one who did give me the feelings, I go with. The one who did change me, I go with. The one who made me talk like I talk now, the one who let me see and hear and to understand things and learn the things. That's the one I go with. And for me, it doesn't matter, even if it is the devil. But I am sure, and I can assure you, that this is not the devil who did touch me. Because I do all the things I ever did do in the life when I started to walk with this touch can never be the devil. Because I tell you completely the truth. And the devil is a big lie. So here's my confession. That I will be against the devil and with God. And in the most honest way, I tell you really everything. Everything what I did do in life, everything, folks. You can hear everything if you listen to the stories I bring. I give you. And it's free. I do not have a bank account and all that kind of shit. I don't do things with this. But for me it's very easy to make myself very wealthy and you very poor. You need to see it in the same way how I look at girls and women, that I will understand in how they walk and how they look and what they are dressing and all that kind of things. What's going on? It's the same thing. I know every movement. So folks, for the people who are virgin right now, virgin. For the people who are virgin right now, I can tell you for sure, stay virgin. Stay virgin, folks. For the people who listen right now and think, oh man, I'm still a virgin, but I'm ready to have sex for the first time. Don't freaking ever do it. Only the day when God will touch you, you will understand and you will regret it. And you will pay for this mistake. And you will pay with your life. And God did come on earth and did say to all the people who are there, multiply. You think that God did say this? Multiply. Huh? You think so? Folks, to get someone who fit with you, must fit with you for the rest of your life, or else never make a deal in a date. She must be with you for the rest of your life. And you must be with her for the rest of your life. When she die, you stay alone. You did get your chance, your girl did die. You stay alone. Very important. You do have one chance in life to get the right person in life. You cannot go from one flesh on another flesh. Folks, this was never the meaning. You will be like one, like woman and man fitting together. But it need to fit forever. This deal is a never-ending deal. We need to see it like a wedding ring. It's round and it never stops, right? That's why you call it a ring. That's why it's round. It never ends. That is the meaning of marriage. find your soulmate and be sure that this is not a mistake. And stay forever. When one of you two die, no date. It's finished. You did have your chance. You did have a good time with her or with him. It's time to make your deal complete. Very important, folks. Also, many people will think, who listen right now, will think, yeah, man, he is a very clever person and he is also right. Because everyone is looking for his partner for life, forever. You know? But it's not easy. Well, for me it was not easy. But in that time, I did not know what I know now. You know, so yeah, for me, this was a new story. But a very truthful story. It's the truth, folks. And if you want to go for the truth, go for me in God. Put God on number one. And for me, it doesn't matter where you put me. Better you standing next to God than me. It's like you do have clothes all the time, but now you are in the world and people are naked and do not even know how clothes feel. You give some of your clothes. This time you are naked and freezing. But that's the spirit. That's what God likes to see. That you give everything you have. And hopefully this one will start to say, come together with me in the clothes. You know? Then you meet someone good, someone nice, someone who think in the way I see it. That's what I like. There are many examples, folks, I can give you. What sounds very nice for someone who do have nothing, but not that nice for the one who do have everything. If you understand what I mean. And I'm a figure like this. I always did have everything. I was never short in nothing to eat, nothing to drink. You know, no stuff to watch TV or listen to the radio. I did have everything in life. I did have nice work and nice people around me. But when you know them better, then you will understand who they really are. And yeah, when God did come to me, I directly did get this into me. You know, directly. Also with the food and all that kind of things. I watch out in what I eat, what I drink. And most of the times I let God decide, make my decisions for me. Because he's really the best decision maker ever. And folks, about dating, eh? One time wrong, away with this one. Okay? Deal? You can date around, folks. Don't let yourself double cross you ever with everything. One time wrong, no talking. Open your door. Let her or him out. No more talking. It's finished. You understand? I see many people who will give it a second chance. You know? And I know only by God you get a second chance. And if I was God, you will not get even a second chance. It must be good. One time wrong, finish. Finish. I think it's the most honest, because I will tell you what I like and I don't like. So like lying and stealing and all that kind of thing. The bad things in life. One time with me was also the last time with me. I opened the door, you go out and never come in. And never will talk with you again. But I will tell you outside, yeah, go, I forgive you, but you never get a chance with me again. Never, ever. But I will forgive, folks. I will forgive. It's not my style, but yeah, folks, I do walk with God. And God is forgivable. You know, he forgives. Yeah, he did do many times, did come to me and told me, yeah, give it a second chance. Give it a second chance. Give it another chance. Give it another chance. So I did have girls who did steal from me, and God did say, yeah, give it another chance. Yeah, I always did hear God say this. But when God saw, yeah, I did give it a chance as God did tell me, and it still go wrong, yeah, then God become very quiet. And start to understand that I did not want to give it a first chance, and that it was not God's last chance. You know, so, yeah, in this, God is more different than me. But for me, normally speaking, you go one time wrong, you go. In everything you do. One time wrong, you go. So you talk behind my back on a dirty way. I hear it. I come to you. I will say, you did make a mistake. You go. Oh yeah, what was the mistake? You know it better than me, because you are the one who did make it. You go. The one will become quiet and will say, wow, okay. Any person who walks with me will understand this thing. And I will kick it for your feet, so that you will step right into it in your own story. Because you are always the one who will start it. And for me, I will end it. Now there will come a figure in this world called God. You will step into it, and God will end all the things you see happening right now. But this is not worse enough. Before God comes, everything, folks, will come in very big proportions. Very big. Very biblical. This is for the ones who like the Bible. I am not with the Bible. I am not with the church. I am not with belief. I'm just with God. I love God. If there are books about God, then what do I need to do with God? If I love the Bible, then where is the love for God? You know, folks, my thinking is like that. The one who did touch me is the one I will go for forever. Like the round ring. You understand? That's why it's round. It never ends. It's a never-ending story. This is also with God. You are married to God. You do have the round ring. The ring what never ends. You get this, with round things. Everything what is round, it never ends. Think like this, and you will understand very well what I mean. Everything what is round, it never ends. And that's almost with any symbol, folks. It's almost with everything. Huh? It never ends. But I think the round ring is the most possible way so that you will understand what I mean. But this story, folks, yeah, that's the way I am. I go with the one who did touch me. And it will be forever. I also did say to this one who did touch me, this spirit, you are hooked on me forever. And it doesn't matter for me if you don't want me anymore. You are hooked on me forever. That is for my understanding. But I will never do a thing in what God will become mad at. That I do something stupid or something. It's not gonna happen. If I am not with God, I'm gonna die, folks. God is my life. And my only life. I do everything for the one who did touch me. Forever. I will not make up my mind. And I will not choose someone better. Because maybe another God will come to me and will touch me. And will say, yeah, I am better than the one who did touch you. Then I will say, yeah, but you are behind him. It's nice that he did touch me, a second person or spirit, but I never will go with him, and I will tell. The first touch is the first place. And for me, really, folks, it doesn't matter if it was Jesus or God. If it was Jesus, then I will say to Jesus, yes, you are the one who did touch me, so I am not with your Father. I will love your Father, but never more than the one who did touch me. Because that's the way I am, folks. And for me, it really doesn't matter who was first, or that they are together one, or together three, or together 10, or together. I don't care. I don't care what color God do have, or how do we look like, and all that kind of things. For me, it doesn't matter. That he do not smell nice and all that kind. I don't care, folks. I don't care. So if everyone say, yeah man, God is the most dirty person who did touch you. Yeah, then the most dirty person I love the most. Yeah, he is handicapped. He do not have legs. He is very ugly. Yeah, then I go with a handicap. With no legs. I don't care. I don't care. He is the one who did give me the feelings. He did open my eyes. I do really care for this thing. But it will be forever. That's why I use the round ring. In the day you are married. Now, folks, you are married, and the next day you are with another woman. Huh? How many of you did do this? Yeah, come on. Yeah, many girls and men will cry by this thing, and they will think, well, man, yeah, very possible that this in the world will happen a very millions or even billion times, folks. It's no joke. One day you are married, and a week or a year later, it's finished. And if you are very lucky, in a day or a few hours. You will not be that lucky. It's painful. Did this ever happen to me? No, folks. No. But I did do it to other people. You know. I did have a girlfriend. She was too long for me, and I was too short for her. But she did love me. But I think if I did stay with this girl, now I was married with the same girl. But she was too long and I was too short, so I did stop. Because I thought it do not fit. I did have a very fat woman, thick woman, or girl, and I quit. Then I think by myself, why I ever did started it. You know? So there are things I do not understand for myself. But these are the things. It's way back in life. But now I think about this, and I think it was very wrong. So now that I do walk with God, I'm virgin again, and I will stay virgin forever. You know? Now I can show my Father God that I'm a virgin of God, and that I will stay that way. Whatever, what beautiful, whatever will come in my way, I will take it out of the way. And I will do this on my way. And this will be painful, because I am a speaker like that. I give people pain because of my healthy, very fast thinking mind, knowing lots of things other people do not use, but I use it. There's a lot to learn, folks. But many of you are just dreamers. And this is just an example in what I can give you. You never did think about it. But when you hear me, you will start to understand and will start to think about the things I say are really the truth. And good to know, right? It's good to know. For me, it's good to know the person who did touch me. Or else I could never know what I'm telling you right now. Because before I was touched, I did have my normal life. I thought it was normal. But it wasn't. It was more painful than the pain I get now from you. This was also the pain I did give to other people. But now I understand you give that same pain to me. This is when you know people and feel people so close by. The pain will come inside. But that's precisely the pain I did give to other people. A painful situation. But now, folks, I'm virgin. I'm a vegetarian. No flesh, no eggs, no fish. Because when I see someone and he gets a fish, then I think I'm that fish. I'm hanging on the hook. But I feel what the fish feel. You understand? So I replace myself in the fish on the hook. Or the chicken I put into my mouth. You understand? It's something what lives, folks. And everything what lives is made to get a life here on earth. Yeah, but there are lots of chickens and yeah, but every chicken will die will come for your account. Every fish you eat will come for your account. This is what you did not know. Bird in a cage? Nice, eh? To have a bird in your cage, right? Now replace yourself in that bird. Then it will not be that nice anymore, right? You are locked up. And you will feel fucked up. This is what I did learn very well. To go into other persons and to other beasts in the field or fish in the water and all that kind of things. I replace myself. And on that moment I feel precisely how the fish must feel, or the chicken, or the horse, or whatever you eat. Crocodile, it doesn't matter, tiger, or lion, that you do have a lion head on your wall and all that kind of things, or a skin of a lion or a tiger or whatever, you know. He never did ask to be killed. So I start to replace myself in the living things. I do this so that you will understand better what the feeling is. How I feel when you eat fish, or that's what I feel. But for you folks, for me it doesn't matter if you eat fish. I only tell you, I don't like it, so I don't eat it. I don't take it. But if you eat chicken, then I will say to this person, or this person will say, don't you like chicken, or because I see nothing on your plate with flesh? Then I will say, your flesh is your deal. My deal is no flesh. You understand? I will come with a feeling to you so that you will understand. You are busy with your own work, but I don't say it. But I let you feel it. This is how I really talk. This is how easy it will be for me, so that you will feel that you eat this thing and not me. But for me, you eat this thing, for me it's not a problem. But if you're gonna ask questions about it, then I will tell this what you eat in your mouth. I will give you the feeling, so that you will better understand. Wow, this is even that you will stop eating, that you will start to think, wow, this guy, he did put something in me, and I do understand I do something wrong. I also can say, I put your fingers, I take it off, and I eat them on my plate. You understand? It's very hard language, but you do understand what I feel. And you also will understand what you feel, because on that moment, you see your fingers on my board, and I eat it. And you know, folks, people are thinkers, but they are not wide open thinkers. But they are thinkers. They think very deeply, but not deep enough, and never that deep, like me. It's not possible. You need to be touched to think deep like me. So I can give you very bad feelings when you are with me. And folks, really, for sure, many people who did walk with me and start to talk with me and want to be with me did cry and did go away and never did come back. You understand? Because I hurt their feelings. That's precisely I will go for. I will go for your feelings, and I will give you very bad feelings. If you do wrong things. If the things are nice in my eyes, yeah, I do nothing. Then I got nothing to say, folks. But if I see you do stupid things, yeah, then you give me a stupid question, then I will give you the most stupid answer ever exist. But it will hurt your feelings, not mine. You know? Because the mistake will come from you. So I will let you see the mistake you did make. Yeah, folks, it goes deep. But you are thinkers. But you are light thinkers. You are not that heavy thinkers. And you can think in many ways. Well, look, the coronavirus. Someone or some people, they think, how can we kill lots of people? Oh, someone come, a doctor or someone high, who did say, well, I do have a few mosquitoes and I can put some dirtiness into them. I let them free and yeah, you know what mosquitoes do? They suck your blood. And they easily can give you a disease. These are very smart, dirty thinkers. But this is how the virus did start, folks, for sure. Some bright doctors who think very dirty to kill many people. And that's what you see happening right now in life. For the ones who are still alive, that is. And that's not the only pandemic where they will come with. They will come with much more. It will be like I told you. The rich will stay and the poor will die off. The rich like are birds in a cage and you are walking free. That's why the birds need to come out of the cage, but you will die for it. Or else the rich never can be free. And that's the whole story. No question about it. You don't have to think about that I'm wrong or whatever. No, folks. This is the story. The truthful story. Look at your pop stars. What do you see? They are or in a barren land, or they are alone, or they are in a cage, or they are in an, how do you call it? In a triangle or something. Or in a square, or there are always something where they are, it looks like locked up and naked. or dark. Right? How many times did you see these kind of things by the pop stars, movie stars? Yeah, I don't have to say porn stars, because this is only with SM, sadomasochism. There you see it only. But most of the times you see it by the pop stars. So these stars tell you a lot. They tell you with this that they want to be free. But you're gonna die for it. This is the only way that they can be free. They will come out of their cage if you do not exist anymore. They want to make this planet their planet. And this is only for the rich, famous porn stars, movie stars, mannequins, pop stars, rich people, TV people. The rest of the people, yeah, they don't care. They care about themselves. And you will say now, yes, but Madonna, she told me that she loved me. Yeah, she can tell a lot. But do you know it for sure? Do you know she really loves you, or she really like to kill you? Because they want to be free, folks. They are, not one of them are free. They are all caged, locked up. And this is a bad, big, freaking family. They are all connected with each other. They all do it together. It's like one big porn movie. Yeah? They all are connected in that kind of way. But you never did know. By the touch of God or Jesus or whatever did touch me, did learn me this kind of things. And there are just two figures who did touch me, who could touch me. It is or Jesus or God himself. But when I started with Jesus, because that was the first thing I thought, Jesus did touch me, I saw an older man coming. He was much more older. And he told me, I am God, your Father. And then the most shocking story came out of his mouth, and you are my son. You will swim in my water. Drag the fish to the sea. for you are the fish in me. I will never forget how God did start with me. How it all did start. And this was the start of, well, another life. Another way of living. Seeing, hearing, tasting, touching, speaking, learning. Yeah. So I tell you again, my whole life story. But the life, how it did start. The 8 years, I almost do walk with the one who did touch me. And yeah, this one did come many times to me. It's an older man. He is grey or white hair and a white beard and mustache and the most beautiful eyes I ever saw. And he was shiny sometimes, and sometimes he did come normal, and sometimes he did come in another way, in another form, in other colors, because God is like, he can come in whatever you like. He's a spirit. He's the most wonderful spirit. And he's the one who did touch me and told me, I am God, your Father, and you are my son. That was also the time I did kneel for God. And God told me directly, Matt, stand up. You do not bow for your own Father. And I told my Father God, but I feel more little and humble. I'd like to be the most little person you ever did met. So I did make myself very little, and in this way I also did get the feeling to become very honorable and visible to see, and that I did give God the feeling to be very little. And that's what I did explain to God. That's why I did do it, but God told me, I don't like it. But sometimes I want to be, I want to honor God, and the only way to honor God in the way I can give my feelings to God, my love to God, is to make myself very little on my knees. But God, my Father, do not like it that way. So I don't do it anymore. But sometimes I go down on my knees and make myself very little. To give love and honor to my Father. Because He is the one who will get all the honor and the love. I got no one else to give my honor and my love. Only to God. Not to one person on this earth. But the one who really did touch me and did make my life, well, folks, in some kind of way it's very difficult because I know everything. I need to live with it, you know. It's like a burden of stone on my back, but also good to know. You know, so it's a feeling of hot and cold. It's fighting to each other. You understand? So it's nice to know God. But the things God knows, they are not so nice. But it's definitely nice to know God. But the things He's going to give you are not that nice. Why? Because we do not live in a nice world, in a nice timing, and with nice people. If this was the case, then God never did have to come to me to give me this not such a nice messages I did get. And I did get them all. I really did get them all. I told you the stories, how the begin will be. And you tell me, folks, they are a lie. I did tell you how the middle will be. And did I lie, folks? You see, the middle is beginning. And I told you the end of it. And now I cannot say, did I lie? Do you see it already? No. No. But you see, the beginning, I told you, and the beginning of the middle, I told you. And this is just the beginning of the middle, I told you. And the middle is really a freaking way. But the end, I hope you never will make the end, folks. I hope you never will make the end. It's not more nice than the middle, but more worse. On the worst moment, my Father will show Himself. On the worst moment. It's on the last hour. And that's the truth, folks. And when this is? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It depends on you people. How far will you go? How dirty will you be? How disobedient will you do your things? And show me, folks. Show me your ways. And I will give you the right time. But it's up to you. You need to show me all the dirty things, all the things you do have in your mind, then you're gonna show it me all. And I will understand where we are. This is the only way how I will understand when it is time for God to come. And I really don't know. It's the only thing. God sealed his lips. God did tell me lots of things, but his lips are sealed with the day he will come. But he did tell me about the planets, the stars, the moon, the sun, everything, folks. I know everything. Everything what is in it, how he did make it, how he did create himself and all that kind. I know really everything about God. Really everything. But there's one thing I do not know. No. I told my Father God, if you will tell me what day, in what year you will come, I will keep it secret. I will never tell the people. But God did tell me nothing. I think he do not like that I will keep it secret. Because if he don't tell nothing, I don't have to keep it secret. Because I don't know. So easy to understand, right? That's why I think God will never tell me. I will see it myself. I will be there, folks, but many of you will never make it. You will go so badly wrong and die off. You will never make it. But I can tell you for sure, we do not have much time left, folks. And definitely you people will eat from this end timing thing. All of it you're gonna eat. And it will taste very bitter. Very bitter. So this is not the only trouble, folks. There's a lot. Ooh. Oh, folks, what I saw. No, man, you don't. You don't want to think about it. You don't want to see it. You don't want to hear it. You don't want to be there. You just don't want to be there. Not one moment. If I can show you or tell you what I really did see, you will go directly from this planet. You will make an end on yourself. Definitely. This kind of things gonna happen, folks. And these are the most worst things you ever can think of. This planet will be like hell. Hell on earth. No, folks, you're not gonna make it. You're not gonna make it. You don't want to be here. And there are already many people who think, no man, I don't want to live like this. There are many people who think this thing. Everything is changing. Everything will become poisoned. Like the world. Not only one place, but different places. Many places. But what can I say, folks? It's life. You know, when this coronavirus did come, I thought, wow, this is a game changer. This is going to change a lot. Yeah. Cannot visit each other anymore. But this is a very big loss. Folks, many people already will die by this thing. Not only the coronavirus, no, also that you cannot come together. This is a very big thing you're gonna miss in life. It will break you, definitely. Always alone, cannot speak or cannot be with other people. No, folks, this is crazy. But this is the way, this is the starting of the beginning of a lot of trouble. Many people also will start to demonstrate and also will be killed by this thing. The demonstration bullshit and all that, because you are not happy, so demonstration will come, and yeah, you will become irritated by each other, so you will start to move to each other in another way than you more normally do move to each other. So it all will change on a very bad way. And it breaks my heart. Really. I wish I could give you a better way of talking than what I do now. You know? But I come with that, and I come with problems, and I come with diseases, and I come with things you don't like, things you don't want to hear, don't want to know, don't want to learn, don't want to see, don't want to feel. But all of you gonna feel it. And you are very close by, that you also can take it. And we are in the beginning of the middle of my story. My story is not mine. But for me here on this planet, it's mine. But the story did come from God. You understand? Nothing is mine. So I will give you the most hurtful things. Never a soul on earth did speak so honestly about the things to come. Do not forget the name, the unknown prophet of God, my Father. I cannot bow for